Hey, have you ever thought about the difference between living in a big city and a small town?
Oh, absolutely. They're like two completely different worlds. I've lived in both, and each has its pros and cons.
Same here. I grew up in a small town, but I've been living in the city for almost 5 years now.
That's interesting. What do you miss the most about small town life?
The peace and simplicity, I think. Life felt slower and more personal. Everyone knew each other.
Yes, that sense of community is special. In small towns, people really take care of each other.
Exactly. But in cities, everyone's so busy, it's hard to even know your neighbors.
True. But on the bright side, cities offer more opportunities, better jobs, education, entertainment, and healthcare.
Definitely. The city never sleeps. You can find anything at any time. Restaurants, cinemas, gyms. It's full of energy.
But sometimes that same energy can be exhausting. The noise, traffic, and stress can really wear you out.
Oh, yes. The traffic drives me crazy. I spend almost an hour just getting to work.
That's one thing I don't miss about city life. In small towns, everything is close. No rush, no chaos.
Exactly. You could walk to most places, and the air feels cleaner too.
I agree. And people seem happier in small towns, maybe because life isn't so competitive.
That's a good point. In cities, everyone's chasing success, money, and recognition. It's easy to forget to just live.
Right, but at the same time, cities inspire ambition. You meet driven people who push you to grow.
That's true. The city teaches you independence, while small towns teach you connection.
Nicely said. So I guess it depends on what stage of life you're in. Young people might prefer the city, while older ones enjoy the calm of small towns.
Exactly. It's not about which is better, but which fits your lifestyle and priorities.
Yes, some people need the city's pace to feel alive, while others need silence to feel peaceful.
For me, I dream of living in a quiet place near nature, but still close enough to a city for convenience.
That sounds like the perfect balance. Peaceful but connected.
Yeah, somewhere with trees, good Wi-Fi, and a coffee shop nearby.
The modern dream. I think many people want exactly that. A mix of both worlds.
Maybe that's the future, small towns becoming more modern and cities becoming greener.
I hope so, because at the end of the day, it's not about where we live, but how we live.
Well said. Peace of mind matters more than postcode.
Absolutely. Home isn't just a place, it's a feeling.
I've noticed something interesting. People in big cities often say they're lonely, even when they're surrounded by thousands of people.
That's so true. It's ironic, isn't it? You can be in a crowd yet still feel completely alone.
Yes, I think it's because city life moves so fast that we rarely stop to connect deeply with others.
Exactly. In small towns, people actually take time to talk. They notice if you're happy or sad.
That kind of human warmth is something we're losing in modern society.
I agree. Technology connects us, but emotionally, it sometimes makes us more distant.
Right. I see people in cafes sitting together but staring at their phones. They're near but not really present.
That's one thing I admire about small town life. It reminds people of what truly matters: relationships, nature, and peace.
Yes, but small towns can feel too quiet sometimes, especially for young people who crave excitement and opportunities.
True. I guess that's why so many young adults move to the cities. They want to build careers and experience more of the world.
But then later in life, many of them want to go back to a calmer place. It's like a full circle.
Exactly. When we're young, we chase dreams. When we're older, we chase peace.
That's beautifully said. I think both places, cities and small towns, teach us different lessons about life.
Definitely. Cities teach you to survive, to to adapt, to push yourself. Small towns teach you gratitude, patience, and connection.
Yes, it's like they balance each other. You can't truly appreciate calmness until you've experienced chaos.
And you can't value community until you've felt what loneliness is like.
That's deep. You know, sometimes I imagine living somewhere in between, a place that has both city energy and small town warmth.
That would be perfect. Maybe a medium-sized city or a developing town near a big city.
Exactly. Somewhere with access to culture and opportunities, but still peaceful enough to breathe.
It's funny how people keep searching for that balance. Maybe that's what a good life really means.
I think so. Not too fast, not too slow, just balanced.
And maybe balance isn't a place. It's a mindset. You can feel peaceful even in a noisy city if your heart is calm.
Wow, that's so true. Peace starts inside, not outside.
Yes, and if we carry that peace within us, anywhere can feel like home.
You know, another thing that really stands out is how the environment affects people's mental health.
Absolutely. In big cities, it's not just the noise or the crowd. It's also the constant pressure to keep moving, to always be productive.
Exactly. It's like the city never lets you rest. Even when you're at home, you still feel the energy of it. Emails, notifications, deadlines.
Yeah, city life can be exciting, but it can also feel like running on a treadmill, always moving, but not really going anywhere.
That's a perfect way to describe it. In small towns, though, the pace is slower. People take time to enjoy small things, a morning walk, a sunset, or even a simple conversation.
That's what I love about the countryside. It gives you space to breathe, literally and emotionally.
Yes, and studies actually show that people who live closer to nature tend to have lower stress levels.
That doesn't surprise me. Even a few trees or a park can make a huge difference in how people feel.
I sometimes wonder if that's why so many people from cities go camping or hiking on weekends. They're trying to escape the noise and recharge.
Definitely. Nature has this quiet way of healing us. It reminds us that life doesn't have to be rushed all the time.
True, but I also think the city has its own kind of beauty. The lights, the energy, the diversity of people and cultures.
Oh, yes. Cities are alive in their own way. You can hear dozens of languages in one street, taste food from around the world, and meet people with completely different stories.
That's the best part of it. It broadens your mind. Living in a city teaches you tolerance, adaptability, and creativity.
Exactly. And in small towns, you learn contentment, how to find joy in simplicity.
So both environments shape us in different ways, mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually.
That's true. I think what matters most is finding harmony, knowing when to slow down and when to move forward.
Yes, sometimes balance means disconnecting for a while, turning off your phone and just listening to the world around you.
I like that. Maybe real success isn't about having everything, but being at peace wherever you are.
Well said. And maybe that's why so many people are now moving to smaller towns and working remotely. They want both peace and progress.
Yes, the pandemic changed how people think about home. Now it's more about quality of life than just location or status.
Exactly. People realize that happiness can't be measured by how tall your building is or how busy your schedule looks.
Right. It's about how much time you spend doing things that truly matter. Talking, resting, creating, or simply being.
I couldn't agree more. Life's meaning is not in the noise. It's in the quiet moments between.
That's beautiful. Maybe that's what we're all looking for. Peace that doesn't depend on the place, but on the heart.
Yes, whether it's a skyscraper view or a field of green, both can be beautiful if we learn to appreciate them.
Exactly. Happiness is less about where you live and more about how you live.
So maybe it's not about city life or small town life. It's about mindful life.
Yes, True peace begins when we stop comparing and start appreciating.